Hello, you've got to give me a sec because obviously things aren't actually set up yet. But Brisbane have just scored their first goal. That's the first goal of the day of the two night games. Obviously the second night game not started yet. But I'm gonna change thumbnail. I'm gonna do all these things, so I'm gonna do that. But you're gonna hear me while that happens. Let me get the chat sorted out first. And then we'll go from there. Alright, thumbnail's done. You can just hear Country Road roaring out. They're still going. I think the chat might get hectic 69, to be fair. Oh, shots fired by Ben there. Now let's take the actual relevant scoreboards up. Being John Cena, yeah, definitely. Yes, this is exactly what I'm doing, mate. Exactly what I'm doing. For some reason, you can't see the countdown on the. But it's fine. It will load. Essendon have a behind. Typical Essendon. Not getting that on target. Alright, now I think we're ready for that. There you go. Yeah, now we're good. Screen's fine. Why does the fixture always reset like that? That's annoying. How's London doing Saturday morning? No idea, mate. I just literally just woke up. So, I hadn't even looked out the window, mate. That's better. Just sent your last stream, Mr. Cat, because you came for alt counts in the other stream, so they reset. So you still got like 5.5 hours left. Don't use auto counts. Good start for Sydney, 2 goals already. Still remember when Marsh tried to tell me that Sydney would drop out the 8, and so would Brisbane. To be fair, last week it was like 5 people who were saying, oh, Brisbane could drop out the 8, Hawthorn are going to overtake them. We did temporarily, I guess, but... Do 24-hour streams. I'm not doing 24 hours unless it's for charity or something. There's no way I'm doing that long. Every game was blowouts. Yeah, I mean, every game was like an easy win for the winning team. Maybe Richmond Gold Coast was could have been a bit better, but the other 2 were obvious blowouts. Another goal for Brisbane. Brisbane basically playing to host elimination final. I think they will. I don't think Essendon will beat them. I'm just happy that. Well, I say I'm happy, but we could still finish 8th technically. So I'm not. I'm gonna hold my breath for now. As long as Carlton don't win, what do Carlton need to win by to overtake us? I think they need quite a big margin. So if Brisbane win and we avoid them at the Gabba, that is good. If we won all these games just to get to the Gabba first finals round, that's a calamity. That is. At least against the Dogs or the Blues, yeah, they might beat us, but at least we have like a decent opportunity. I think away at the Gabba, we'd get destroyed. Crows have got a goal back. Dons have got a mark. So you got me on your TV. You don't watch any games, yeah? You normally have your game on your TV and me on your tablet. It's a good goal that from Essendon. Didn't catch the game last night. Happy Collingwood won. How come? Are you busy? But yeah, it was a good win for Collingwood. Dominated, but probably could have been a bigger margin to be fair. But yeah, the players did come off for a little bit. I think 20, 25 minutes they were in the changing rooms. With like 9 minutes to go in the game. To be fair, I just mentioned I don't want to go to the Gabba. If Brisbane lose, we won't go there regardless because we'd be above them. I didn't think about that. What is that from Stringer? What is that? How is that not on target at least? Excuse me. How did Geelong do what? 100-point half-time lead. And they won by 93. What, they lost 7 points? Wow, that's a big... Wow. That's crazy, mate. There's so much riding on Dogs GWS now, you know. Obviously, GWS has made top 4, like that's guaranteed. But there's other factors here. If they lose, they play Sydney, which I don't think they'd mind. They have a good fans record against Sydney, and they look better than Sydney right now. But if they win, they could be second or third. Obviously, if Port beat Freo, they'd be second. But obviously, the Bulldogs need to win because if they lose and Freo win, then Bulldogs miss out on the finals. Unless, of course, Carlton lose too, and then obviously Carlton miss out. But there's a lot riding on that game. Only one person said I should do it yesterday, but yeah, I when I get home from work tonight, which would be like midnight, that game starts at 3:30, so I might stay up and watch that instead of just going to bed, waking up for 3 at Port Adelaide. Which I guarantee I'll be late for as well if I do that. Only just woke up for this. if the Dogs win and Brisbane win, Carlton need to beat St Kilda by 90 points. I'm definitely going to stay up then. I'm going to stay up. I'm going to watch Dogs GWS and Carlton St Kilda. And if both Blues are if both Blues and Dogs win, I'm going to bed. If one of them lose, I'll stay up for Freo. Razorback got booed into retirement. Did he get booed? I don't remember this. Nice easy goal for Brisbane there. It was like a training session, that one. Meanwhile, obviously Sydney get a goal as well. I think Sydney are definitely having the easier game right now than Brisbane were. Was put in the guard of honour. I didn't watch that, to be fair, so I left straight after the game ended. You need Brisbane to win by over 38. Maybe they might pick up. I feel like Brisbane have been alright, but they've been a bit slow, I think, so far. They're mainly getting goals because they're playing Essendon rather than them like having a great game. Because Essendon are creating plenty of opportunities, they're just not doing much with them. Like Stringer should have got a goal. Tip against your own side. Masks, Masks tips against Essendon a lot, you know. He does. He even said North would beat Essendon. Ethan's supporting Adelaide against Sydney. But why? Like, this game doesn't change anything for either team, so why support Adelaide over Sydney? I'm confused. It doesn't help you in any way. I'm surprised that kick went in from Sydney. No one got a touch on that. If Crows win by 70, then Port need to beat Freo. If Crows win by 70, then Port need to beat Freo by 70 to take top spot. That's not going to happen. That's just not going to happen. Port are not winning by 70 in Perth. Let's calm down here. The other one might happen. Another goal for Sydney. Much more comfortable than Brisbane are right now. David last night would be lightning delay. That is still a better assumption than thinking Port will do that against Freo and Perth. Alright, these things are charged. That's good. When I get home, I gotta record a second channel video. And by the time I'm done with that, it should not be too long until the Bulldogs game starts. Join us, Mean Number in the missing September action. Where is he gone? Mean Number's gone missing. Man is just not here. What was his last comment? His last comment was, yeah, lol, Ben Parsons. It was like the 7th comment of the stream. 9th comment. Hawks doing with the Tigers in 2017. Tigers demolished Freo and Perth by 100 plus. So what were Freo doing in 2017 again? Were they a finals contender back then? Just curious. Hawks demolishing North by 20 goals. Shows they're in the same form as 2017 Tigers. The 2017 Tigers finished top 4, mate. They finished top 4 and they beat Geelong in week 1. It's a little bit different. when nothing like 2017 Tigers. Maybe 2017 Sydney. Was it Sydney that lost their first 6 games and got to the finals? Then beat Essendon week 1? It's more like that than Richmond. Sydney went on a big win streak as well, right? There's 69, there he is. And never mind Port winning against Freo by that much. Adelaide doing that to Sydney after this start. Have the same percentage, only one less win than Richmond 2017. And yet we're still not in the top 4. So I don't see it, mate. That was nice from Nankervis. That's a good shot. You talk to yourself all the time, but you hear it. Same, I guess. David should book a Grand Final ticket for next year. I'm pretty sure they're not on sale now, mate, for a start. Second, I won't know if I've got enough holiday allowance left, but I'd have to check. Goal for Keys. Meanwhile, Brisbane restart for the second quarter. Post for Merritt. Behind for Sydney. Does that include the Suns? Yeah, the Suns are in Queensland as well, Ethan, and they won. So Queensland didn't lose. What do you mean? Part of Queensland won, and the other ones were actually winning, but only just. You still have bye stuck in the head, bro. I love that intro, bro. Yeah, I watched that 4 times in the cinema, so. Bro, that intro is so good. That actually it started playing on the radio more now because obviously, you know, a movie would make that happen. It was playing on the radio at work, and all I could think of was that fight scene while I was working. Another point for Sydney. Sorry, not for Sydney, for Brisbane. Brisbane not really doing that well in the scoring. Dude, I know they get a home final if they win. B-Series video says off the Deadpool soundtrack. Yeah, I saw that, yeah, they changed the name. Goal for Adelaide. Just 7 points on that. They were down by like 26, right? So, there we go. It's only Q1 in that game. I keep forgetting where the camera is, and I keep going too far to one side, but like I can't really move it because my green screen only goes so far, and I'm like next to a wall. I guess when I move home, I got to put my setup in like the middle of the room instead of in the corner. Then maybe I can move the green screen around. Because right now I'm not the center of my table, which is weird. The center is here. uh, Go Swans. Oh, beautiful goal from Cameron. Beautiful goal from Cameron. That was stylish. Here we go, Contreras again. I'm glad you find it funny, Ethan. It was a great movie, Deadpool. Deadpool and Wolverine. That fight scene in the car. That was funny. Even that's two different companies, mate. It's two different cars. The Hyundai and the Honda are two different cars, mate. But it's the Honda that was in the movie. No mark for Langford. Need to watch a replay of that. Goal for Adelaide, Mr. Walker. Only 7 points, you know. It's not much. It's a high scoring game as well. Adelaide's all-time leading goal kickers. Texas like 200 ahead of second place. Exactly 200 as well. Am I gonna live stream Bash in Berlin next week? Yeah, I think yeah. Because I'm off next weekend. If I wasn't off, I wouldn't be able to because it's gonna be like a normal time for Europe. It's not gonna be like 1 a.m. like it usually is for me. But yeah, it'll be like 7 8 p.m. and I'm off work, which is the key thing because I do work during the day up until late night. Um, so yeah, I will be streaming that. Yes. But it'll be like I don't know what time it starts, but it'll be like very early in the morning where you are. Oh, what a goal from the Lions! I've still got because I bought for SummerSlam. Obviously, I bought the network for obviously the £10, 9.99, and it's not expired yet because it lasts 30 days. So, and this is within 30 days. So plus the fact that also it's going to be a buy round in the AFL as well, so it's perfect. It's perfect time for an AFL pay per view. I knew that Gunther would be involved in like the in I called it months ago, but although I called it differently because I thought Gunther was going to win the championship in Germany, but instead he's going to go in as champion. Obviously he's Austrian, but it's as close to him as you can get. And I'm sure the German fans will welcome as a home crowd person. He's Austrian like the other guy was. Oh no. Oh no. Brisbane behind. Have a donut when I'm there. What do you mean when I'm there? I'm not going to Berlin. Are you okay, Ethan? We're talking about Bash in Berlin, the WWE event that's happening next week in Germany. We're talking. I'm gonna be watching that from my home. I'm not going to Berlin. There were tickets available though. To be fair, last week I think. Very expensive. Plus, there's a small chance of actually getting there. Hi, Kat. How you doing? David's scared of Germany. Where'd you get that from? I've been there twice in the last few years. What do you mean? I literally went there twice just to visit stadiums. And what do you mean? I would love to be at that event, but I just didn't buy any tickets. And obviously, the plane ticket last minute like this would cost a lot. Hence why I'm not going there. And on top of that, my job wasn't guaranteed either. So I wouldn't have. If I had gotten a ticket and I didn't have this day off, it wouldn't have been like. I wouldn't have known until late July anyway. So by then it would have been extremely late to get a cheap ticket at least. I don't know what Danaher was doing there. Maybe he took pity on his former club. I don't know. Weird shot. Might be the worst one in A4 history. In A4 history. Another exaggeration here, my days. Don't know about history, mate. Another goal for the Lions. Also, I think it would be more like the worst round if people didn't expect these to be thrashings, but people expected Hawthorn to smash North. Apart from Mars because he's off his head. People definitely thought Geelong would smash West Coast, apart from Mars because he's crazy. Uh, like maybe people thought, oh, Richmond might have a bit bigger fight against the Suns. Fair enough. People are expecting Brisbane to smash Essendon, so it's just like the worst game of the season was St Kilda versus Gold Coast. I don't even remember that game. Congrats on Hawks. Yeah, I'm very happy about that. Whatever happens, we had a great season because no one thought we'd be there. Maybe some overly optimistic Hawthorn fans thought we'd be there. Pretty much 99% of AFL fans didn't think we'd be there this year, so it's a good feeling. Um, I hope we can win in week one though. That would be nice as well to add on top of that. I think if we end up playing either the Blues or the Bulldogs or Freo, it could be quite an interesting game. I think all three of those could beat us, but I also think we could beat any of those three. But I'd be worried about week two though, because if we do win week one, then week two we've not beaten a team in the top four. I don't think so. Uh, but yeah, very happy to be there, and I hope we at least get a finals win. We've not won a finals game since I started watching AFL. Actually, there you go. Stringer, good goal. Essendon second of the game. You want so much money to Hawks and Geelong to have huge wins. Are you sure about that? You also said, oh, but if Carlton wins by this many points and Hawthorn don't, Carlton are gonna overtake Hawthorn. You prefer to see Freo in the finals over Carlton. Yeah, same. The thing is, they could be eliminated before they even play. That's the thing. They need one of Carlton or the Bulldogs to lose. Then they got to beat Port. Marty, goal. Second quarter just started. 42 seconds into that. Meanwhile, Brisbane's 9 minutes away from half time. Last finals game was when D's beat us in 2018. Yes, that was the last one, yeah. We lost 2 finals games that year. I don't know how we got top 4 that year. I think we won our last 6-7 games somehow, and we got top 4 out of nowhere. No one expected it, and then we just went out in straight sets. And also went out in straight since 2016. 2017 is the first season I actually watched. Even though I started watching like compilations 2016, I never actually watched the games. 2015 Grand Final is the last one, yes. That is correct. So a finals win would be great this year. But whatever happens, I think we had a good season. Because we've exceeded expectations massively. And to be above some of the teams we've been above is just crazy as well on top of that. Saints 151-48 at Marvel. Oh, that game. Oh, yeah. Expectations again. Whatever happens, so we'll have to lose big to the Dogs. Yeah, that'd be a bad ending. But Hawthorn making the 8 is a good season. This year, in 2024, it is. Like, who saw that coming start of the season? Maybe a few Hawks fans here and there, because obviously every team has fans that are like overly biased. That'll think their team will win no matter what. Apart from that, like no one's thinking Hawthorn making the 8 in 2024. But here we are. We weren't even in the 8 until like 2-3 rounds ago. Mr. Cameron has another goal. One of his easier goals. Wasn't prepared to pay 5,000 plus to get there. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yes, Ben, West Virginia again. You might hear it a bit more in finals week 1. I just hope that we avoid the Gabba. Because at least against any of the other teams, we got a fighting chance. I think at the Gabba we'll get smoked. So, hopefully tomorrow's results don't go a certain way where we finish 8th. Typically, prices do go up for stuff like that. Would have been cheaper to fly Melbourne to London, fly London to Perth. Hopefully flights to Adelaide don't change too much in by like January, February. Because at my new workplace, I can't. Because at my old work, I could book holidays like 18 months in advance. But for my current job, I gotta wait till January to book for 2025. So I'm not booking Adelaide flights until it's approved. I have made holiday requests, but they're just keeping it on the side until January. But if tickets go on sale, I'll buy them. But I'm aiming to Adelaide next year if I get around. It should get approved. The new place I work has a lot of workers, a lot more compared to where I worked before. Like I got approval for grand final week. Got approval for that literally like a couple of days ago. So you jump on the freight train wagon, free trip. Was that a goal? He was, yeah. I thought he missed. Gresham has scored a goal. Essendon's third. They're still coming. Meanwhile, the Sydney Swans get another. Have I started my new job? Yeah, I started it on July 22nd, so it's been just over a month now. I started it 2 days after I finished my previous job. You'd book the flight anyway? Yeah, but I need to know the exact dates. Yeah, I need to know the exact dates because I don't know what their policy is on Easter time. Have I started my new job? Oh yeah, sorry, I read that already. It's supposed to be in ages. Yeah, it's been a little while. Just so you can see the picture beforehand. Maybe there'll be a Sunday Twilight game in Perth on a Sunday. Yeah. Have we got a new place to live now? Not yet, but we have. So they've been doing this thing where, so they want to relocate everyone. They want to make sure everyone who's been living in these flats have a new home. So they've been holding meetings with everyone. I don't know if they're done with that yet. To be honest, there's a lot of homes, but we've had our meeting now. So they give you options to like nominate locations you want to live in, areas. We've not nominated anything outside London, North London anyway, because we want to stay in the area. So yeah, we've made requests and put down a short list at this meeting. So now it's on them to get back to us if they find us a place. But they can also give you an area that you don't list down. So then that depends on if you want it or not. But yeah, they're trying to get us all places where the rent will be similar. Unless you want something with higher rent. Some people probably would go for that. No, my balcony's my balcony. Hey, it wasn't my balcony, mate. What are these accusations? They're crazy. Sounds like it's all are unsettling for me. You know what's crazy? When if people ever ask me like, "Hey, David, you've been to all these AFL games. What's your most memorable one?" St Kilda v Collingwood. Why? Because that's the stream. That's the game I found out that I was losing my job, and I found out 2 days before that game that I was losing my home. And I'm just like, wait, I'm still on holiday, guys. What's going on? I'm losing my home. I live 5 minutes away from my job. This gonna be hard. What if we have to move so far away? Then 2 days later, St Kilda playing Collingwood. It's half time. WhatsApp message. We're shutting down, mate. I'm just like, wait, what? What do you mean we're shutting down? I'm gonna remember that game more than Hawthorn games that I've been to. That's actually crazy. All because, and the fact that I found out through WhatsApp as well. They're like, guys, did you get there's a WhatsApp group chat of like 15 of us who work there, and they're like, guys, did you get the email? We're shutting down. I'm just like, what are you talking about? I open my emails. Obviously, MCG Wi-Fi is great, so I open my emails. I'm just like, we're shutting down on July 20th. I'm just like, what? And then there's a BBC News article saying there's no date confirmed. No, literally, we've all been told a date, mate. What do you mean? David was trying to burn down his house. His house. I live in a flat, mate. There's like 196 homes here. Oh yeah, I saw a sign on the ground floor, right at reception. I saw a sign, right. It said, "Someone's installing illegal satellites on the roof of this flat to like illegally stream things." And I'm just like, what on earth? If you notice anything suspicious, report it. I've noticed nothing. I don't even know. I don't even go that high. That's 25 floors, mate. David got vlog bombed. Those idiots we thought they were famous. And that Collingwood fan that swore at the camera. The fact that it was a great vlog as well, and it was like an incredible game to watch. And then I found out that news at the same time. I'm never going to forget that night that St Kilda played Collingwood in round 2 of 2024. What was that? It is now half time at the Gabba. Somehow the margins are very similar in both games, which is kind of crazy. Considering how both games are gone at certain points. Now we're 6 out of 6 for flashing this round. Most of them were expected anyway. Should have had dogs with Jervis on Friday night. To be fair, it isn't Ballarat. I actually didn't know they had no light there, so. Or, like, not enough light anyway. AFL starting next week. Oh, yeah, I need to remember to do my tips because that's. Have I made the account yet? Need to remember to do my tips. I can watch A4W live, but it also depends on because when the clocks change, it would be like 8 a.m. I'm just like probably not. Let's see how many rounds that is. Oh, for flip's sake, it only lasts. Okay. So up to round 6, there'd be at least one game I can probably watch. Apart from that, then the clocks change and it's like, I have not set it up. Remnant to go to Geelong. We'll have fun with that one. Go for Warner. I don't know if this will work on the chat because normally it blocks links, but because I'm the one who's streaming. Yeah, okay, that worked. That's the A4W comp. At least you just set it up. Excuse me. I love that there's a game. The West Coast game is at 12:15 afternoon my time. That's like unheard of. Like the latest possible time I've seen is 11:10, and it's usually for a Perth game. It is for a Perth game actually. 12:15 is just like oh. That's not even morning. That's just like, Amadi free. Unfortunately, Adelaide spirited first quarter is got long gone. It's long gone. Amadi goal. Do you realize you had Jack Whitehall in your Australian adverts? It's watching an Uber advert, Jack Whitehall, and I'm just like, wait, what? Remember how I got scared of a bark in a zoo and I got a screen and ran away? Yeah. What's the issue? Why would I be scared of animal in the enclosure? Because the bark sounded like it was right next to me. What do you mean? It didn't sound like it was in the enclosure. And it wasn't in the enclosure. It was a loudspeaker. It wasn't even the actual dog. You hate worms? What worms? Are there worms somewhere? Will I do a Brownlow stream this year? What time is it? Latest start name for any AFL match. And what time is that? Behind for the Crows. Eight PM. So that's what, 11 AM UK time? Possible, I guess. .45 seconds left. Only 4 minutes until the next game restarts for the second half. Obviously it started later, and obviously we'll do with many more scores, more stoppages. Hello Jai, how you doing? When it's half time in this game, give me a couple minutes, I'll be back. It's good to know. Yeah, I'm good as well. Your team is really bad. Wait, who'd you support again? I forgot, sorry. Well, the siren has gone, but there is still a kick for the Crows. Goal for the Crows. I shall be back. Yeah, sorry about that. I was just getting food. Um, can I do quiz members? What do you mean members only? What, Q&A? Yeah, you've not asked any questions, Ethan. I'm still waiting for questions. I've only got two questions so far. It's not enough for a video, but I want to do it at some point. Yeah. Let me show you. Hang on. Hey, look, Ravinio's asked two questions, and that's it. We need a bit more for a video, but like, there's three people that can ask, and that's Ravinio, Ethan, and Average Target Frog. But only one of them's asked a question, and they've asked two. And I'm just like, come on now, we can do better than this. .23 is not the worst margin, you know. Not an impossible comeback, but he'd still back Brisbane to win. Jeremy Clark should coach West Coast. Is he qualified to do that? Nobody wants a job, Clark, so that's a chance. North Eagles will be good again. No, they will be good at some point. It might take a while though. Where my question can I say? No, you're meant to ask yourself, mate. You're meant to comment Q&A and then your question. I've only been asked two questions, so it's not enough for a video. That's what I'm trying to say. You meant to comment Q&A and then the question. Maybe let's just do the video with two questions. If I play, I might get it. Right, and I'd be sacked within 2 weeks, mate. Hello, Dockers Love, how you doing? Give me a sec, I'll be back. Just had to go and get something. Drew Feet. What on earth is Drew Feet? Is Gemstone still here? He was gone when I was getting food, so I did chat in the chat, but I didn't say much. Welcome, Tacos Lover. Langford goal. Essendon doing alright right now. We'll see whether they can try and keep this up. I'm streaming tomorrow. Now, as I said, I'm staying up to watch GWS Bulldogs. It's at 3:30 a.m. my time. I'm going to stay up and watch it because I have Sunday off work. Huge mark. Am I sure? I tried that last time for Hawks Davis and failed after 1 quarter. Yeah, but I watched a 4-hour wrestling event just before that, and Mr. Cat was pissing me off in the chat. It's part of the reason why it's still suspended now. So, the guy practically ruined the stream for me. So like I was stressed out. So I was stressed out and very tired from watching the event. So that's why I didn't stay up for that one. That's a bit different. But this is a bit different because I'll be back home from work. Yes, I'll be tired. I will definitely be tired, but I'll be recording a second channel video. By the time that's done, I feel like I'll have enough energy to watch those GWS, and might even stay up for Carlton St Kilda. And if I'm not asleep by then who knows? Doing nothing for hours? No, I'll be. What do you mean doing nothing? I'll be editing a video actually. I think it's much better than me going to bed, waking up and be like, oh no, I missed a half of Freo Port Adelaide. Oh no. I think it's better if I watch one game, it's better to watch CWS Bulldogs than any of the other two. Go for the Lions again. As if that's his song. I wanna know if you wanna be my girl. The Gab is a karaoke machine. If Hawks finish 6th or 7th, their prelim opponent will be a winner of the Chiefs in the GWS. Not really thinking about the prelim, to be honest, because I didn't expect to go that far. I'm just worried about week 1, because I believe we actually have a chance of winning in week 1. Point for Sydney. Just over a minute into the second half there. Less than half a quarter left in the third quarter of the Lions game. To be fair, 69, he said 69 410. But that's a different person. You're 69 420. Unless 410's your brother. If it's 69 410, that means it's EKV6 EKP 6 versus 69410. That's a new battle. Excuse me. Another goal for Alliance. Goal for the Crows. Still a mile behind, but the goal's a goal. Behind for Rayner. touch behind. Another point for the Lions. Meanwhile, give me a couple minutes again. What time do... It's a good goal from Danaher there. Bloody beautiful goal. I got a poll coming up. I just had to Google something to find another option for the poll. There we go, there's a nice poll for you. It's actually a behind. Never mind. It's not a goal. Well, it was a really good behind then. Shall we say. Only one vote so far. There's six people in the chat, but only 5 people are. Apparently, the other 5 are sleeping. Exactly 10 minutes on the clock after Sydney's goal. Goal for the Lions. Great goal. Excuse me. That's got to be another Sydney goal. There's 100. Oh, hi, Cat. No, don't worry. You don't have to apologise. How many... I was going to ask how many wins has Sydney got. It's 17 in this one. Not too bad. Most of their 6 losses came in at the last few rounds. behind for Sydney. You're doing work. Saturday night's action packed. Fair enough. It is now 3/4 time in one of the games. 7:31 left in at the SCG. Here come the Crows. Has he missed? No, he's got a goal. Every time Adelaide kick a goal, I'm just like, has he scored or not? Because you don't hear anything. And despite that, they're still 46 points down. Obvious to say, both games are over, but still. Adelaide still at least try and give them credit for that. maybe not trying to come back, but at least trying to make the margin look a little better. Most people saying 3 Port Adelaide's most exciting game interesting. You think you broke it? Broke what? What did you break, Ethan? Go for the Swans again. Smashing it right now. As expected. You'll break survey? What do you mean break survey? It's still there. You haven't broken it. People can still vote in it. I'm probably gonna go live for GWS Western Bulldogs. That's what I'm gonna go live for, and then we'll see after that. You can hear my keyboard? Yeah, I think everyone can hear my keyboard, mate. Hey Luke, how you doing? On my thoughts on Hawks result? Oh, very happy, mate. 124-point win. Can't ask for much more, really. It was beautiful. Very happy. And I'm very excited. I think whatever happens, we had a great season, but I would like to win a finals game as well. But yeah, it's a great turnaround because we looked really bad the first few rounds, but now we're playing very well. So yeah, very happy. How far do I think Hawthorn will go in the finals? Well, obviously, I hope we go all the way, but to be realistic, I think week 2 is possible. If we avoid Brisbane, I think if we play Brisbane at the Gabba, I think we'll lose, definitely. But if we play the Blues, the Dogs, or Freo, then we at least have a chance, home or away. I think any of those teams can beat us, but I think we can beat them as well. But Brisbane away, I'd be worried about. Yeah, it's now 3/4 time in Sydney. 16:45 left in the game in the Gabba. But yeah, I think we can win the first game. I don't think we win in week 2. But I hope I'm wrong, obviously. I hope we go all the way. But yeah, like against the top 4, we lost to Geelong twice, lost to Sydney, lost to Port and GWS. I know it's regular season results, but still, the fact we've not beaten any of them is a bit of a worry. No, sorry, we did beat the Giants at home. I forgot about that one. But that was just the one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right, Luke. Yeah, we did beat. Okay, we beat one team in the top 4. Still, one win out of I think that's 6 games. That's why I'm a bit worried because I think we can win in week 1, but if we do, we're going to play one of those teams away, and I'm just like, oh, it's going to be tough. Oh, welcome back, Mosque. We voted in the poll. David has no faith. For 2 months, everyone in his chat, including me, has tried to explain to him the Oxford a top 8 side, and he refused to listen. Yeah, because he weren't in the 8 at the time. We got in the 8 a few weeks ago, mate. Now we're in the 8. But I don't see what you're seeing in, like, us going, like, really far. Obviously, I hope that happens, but, like, it's very optimistic. Is number 4 for Lions still on the field? I actually don't know. I'm trying to look for number 4 right now. Well, I got McDonald's glasses in Australia now, yeah? Ain't seen those in England in a long time. Ooh. Behind post hits for Brisbane. Could get the home final if Hove Dogs lose. Yeah. Dogs losing would be very crazy as well because they've been very good towards the end of the season and they could still miss out, which is crazy. But GW is a very strong team, so. Then, not having the best last few minutes. They get home final regardless. Well, if we play the Dogs, then we play at Marvel. Against Carlton, yeah, that makes sense. What if we end up playing Freo? Actually, to be fair, we can't finish below Freo, actually, so yeah, that makes a good point. We just got to avoid finishing 8th, and that would be Carlton winning by a huge margin anyway. All Victorian fans at the MCG. Oh, I thought there was a Marvel final like a few years ago. Maybe I'm thinking something else. Didn't play finals with Marvel. Oh, okay, never mind. Hello, T. Cullen, how you doing? Welcome. Don't worry, mate. All you miss is 2 teams getting thrashed. Although, to be fair, Essendon did well for a few bits of the game. Adelaide were very close first quarter, believe it or not. They're actually doing quite well. I think they scored like 40 points first quarter. They're on 63 now. 1 minute into the last quarter in that game. 11 minutes 40 left at the Gabba. Crows behind. So all we got to do is not finish 8th, and we're going to be at the MCG. That's nice. That's very nice. But you still want to be like the designated home team, right? Because like, do you not get like a crowd advantage? That's been the Marvel Finals since 2011. Oh, okay. My bad then. I'll figure something else. Hawks into 5th for the live, but yeah, the Lions will finish 5th. So according to our 8 votes, 50-50, 4 people voted Bulldogs GWS as the most exciting game of Sunday, and 4 people voted Freeport Adelaide. No votes to Carlton St Kilda. It's got as many votes as Williamstown Richmond. Same state finals as equal split of tickets regardless of host. Ah, okay. I assume this just applies to. Yeah, no, that makes sense. It would apply to Melbourne, Adelaide, and Perth, but that's not like that's the main relevant 30 states. Hopefully those finals get a big crowd. Yeah, it would. We can finish top of ladder and not have a single home final and still win the Premiership. Anyone can. Goal for merit. It's a good goal as well. How is it only 25 points? To be fair to Essendon, they've been trying. And if you look at Brisbane scores as well, they got 20 behind, so it's kind of insane. Like they're only 2 goals ahead, but because they got 20 behinds, that's another 3 goals worth. In that sense, Brisbane are very much like the Bulldogs. Like, they have a lot of opportunities, but miss a lot of them. Goal for Tex. Very good set shot. That one's not as close. £11 in second half. That's crazy. Is it a free kick? Essendon free kick. It's going to be 19 points. He can't miss this. If he misses this, I swear down. 8 minutes left. He gets this is 19 points. He gets it. 5 goals in a row for Essendon. All of a sudden, it isn't such a blowout. Oh my days. They were what, 50 points down? 49 points, whatever. I don't know, I can't remember how far they were down, but including behinds, but this is pretty crazy. How mad would I be if Dogs v Hawks finals Twilight? Oh my days. Can you imagine? Hawthorn get one night game all season. They get to the finals and we get the one Twilight game. And if we got to the prelim, we'd get the Twilight prelim. 100%. Is that holding? Holding Essendon. Essendon still coming. This is good from Essendon. Like, the season's basically over. I mean, it is literally over, and they're still going. Sometimes a team that's got nothing to lose is a very dangerous team. And that's proven here in the last quarter of this game. We could beat a Twilight game, you know, Mask. That's just worrying me because I think the 2 top 4 games will be night games. I think they gotta be. But if they got one game in Melbourne, maybe they might put that as a night game. Put the Brisbane Lions at Twilight. Though we play Zerge Friday night final. That would be great if we can get that. Sonny David is supporting Essendon. No, I'm not. I'm just complimenting how well they're playing in the last quarter. And I do like close finishes too. And they're not actually far off to doing something, so... This is why your logic earlier, obviously it doesn't matter anyway now. But you said if Adelaide win by 70, Port win by 70, Freo might give up if they're eliminated. Essendon eliminated, they've not given up. Being out of the season doesn't mean you'll play bad. St Kilda last week, another example. This is what I said, like, Port winning by 70, like, in what scenario is this going to happen? Which doesn't matter anyway, because they can't go first now. Sydney are far too comfortable, even though Adelaide are still scoring goals. Almost 80 points, you know, for Adelaide. It's not actually too bad. The fact that they're not as close as Essendon who scored 67 tells you something.
I wouldn't mind Hawks finishing fifth. You know, that'd be great. But Essendon running out of time now. They got 5 minutes to get 19 points, 20 points now because it's just a rush behind. It's not on the side of the field the rest of them want it either. 4 goals in 5 minutes is a stretch, though. It's a big stretch. Need a coffee after the stream. Goal Sydney. The goal ump had MCG, exquisite moustache. Did I say MCG? I meant SCG. Maybe I said SCG anyway. Whew. 4:02 left in one game, 9:31 in the other. Yeah, Brisbane have done enough, I think. Essendon need 4 goals in 4 minutes. All 3 goals, 2 behinds. It's not happening. They do have a mark, though. They ruined it. They ruined it. They fumbled another mark. running down the clock now. The Lions 1:36 on the clock. Dons do have a mark, but I think whatever happens, they've lost anyway. They keep missing marks as well, you know. Just missed it inside 50. Didn't quite catch it. It's like Brisbane keep giving him possession and then they do nothing with it. 1 minute left. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thunderbirds are go. Brisbane win. Now it's just Sydney ready to play out their game. 5:12 on the clock on that one. Safe to say no comeback in this one. Not even a chance. The poll has ended as a draw. 45% Dog GWS, 45% Freo Port Adelaide, 9% Williamstown Richmond VFL, and no one voted for Carter St Kilda. Just knows Brisbane didn't kick a goal last quarter. Sound like a skill issue, that one. To be fair, 88 points is not too bad for Adelaide. Like, as an overall score. I know, like, half of that was in the first quarter, but still. Excuse me. Getting thumbnails ready for tomorrow, just in case I watch all 3 games, but it's highly unlikely. Excuse me. A shot of coffee? Having a whole mug, mate. What do you mean a shot? I've not made the 3 thumbnails. No, the preview's not generated yet. But I think I've, yeah. That's definitely happening. That's just in case, and that's just in case as well. But all 3 are made, so if I need to stream tomorrow for all 3, at least the thumbnails are ready. Maybe I should buy a Red Bull. They sell Red Bulls at my workplace, but the essence of the coffee being injected straight into the bloodstream. What on earth? Good enough drive for the kids' game. Oh, fair enough. There we go. Yeah, I don't like coffee cat, but sometimes I do actually. Recently, there have been times I've actually had coffee. I don't like it though. It's just to stay awake a bit. But I might have to tonight because I'm gonna stay up to watch the Border GWS, which is at 3:30 in the morning. Yep, definitely don't like blueberries. My days. That's okay. Drink enough coffee for both of us. Yeah, honestly, I actually had some coffee like I think it was at one point like a month ago, and that was the first time I drank coffee since I was like really young. I just don't like it at all. It's just like yeah. But sometimes if I have to drink it, like tonight, I might have to. If Australians get a bad coffee, turn it down like turn it into it down the sink. You know, vodka. Why would I drink vodka? Are you mad? Well then. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. I am tired, and I've got a damn work shift today. Good fun. uh, but yeah, big shout out to the three big troopers who are Revenio, Ethan, and your average target Frog. And yeah, I shall hopefully see you. uh, see you soon. Chai latte isn't that tea? But yeah, the plan is because I'm gonna get home from work at like midnight, and I'm gonna work on a second channel video, and hopefully, I'll be watching the 3:30. It's at 3:30 a.m. But GWS Bulldogs is the game I want to see. So yeah, guess I'll see you then. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe.
Thanks for watching. Have a good day. And goodbye.